Hello everybody, this is Tim with the Nintendo Dads, just checking out Side Order, a DLC for Splatoon 3. I've been playing actually for a little bit already. I got to the 4th floor, but I figured, you know what, I'm going to stop where I left off there, getting to the 4th floor, or trying to get to the 4th floor, and then show off a little bit more of the game to share with the community here. So for the, I guess, the unaware, Side Order is DLC that came out for Splatoon 3 just today, or last night, if you will, depending on your time zones and things like that. It's an expansion pack on the Nintendo Switch. And actually, let me pull that up. Where did I have that information? The expansion pack is DLC that came out last summer. And its release date, let's see, February 8th, 2023 actually is when it came out. And they did a little bit of, they gave you something to start with. But the main game that everybody's been waiting for is the Side Order. It's $24.99 on the eShop. And you need to have Splatoon 3 already to play it. So, again, this is DLC. So they do have, if you don't have Splatoon 3 and you're interested in this game, they do have bundles that you can buy as well. All right, so with that out of the way, let's take a look into what this is about. So essentially, you're going through the tower, and you're getting Prlz's help in an odd way. So getting my amiibos here. So Prlz, but not this Prlz. You're getting the robot version. A robot version of Prlz. And she doesn't know why she's a robot. And she led you to this tower because Marina is stuck up in the tower. At least that's what you're led to believe. Things are a little bit fishy, pun intended. And so I'm not sure if it's really Marina that's stuck up there, or if it's something trying to trick you to go up there. And I don't know if this robot is really Prlz, or if Prlz is operating it. Who knows? The story seems kind of fishy, but you're just kind of playing along, and you're getting some weapons and things like that to go through each floor. And the first few floors I got were kind of tutorial floors, kind of getting used to using the weapons and using these chips that you get to upgrade your guns and your abilities to be able to get through each floor. What I understand is that this game is like a rogue-lite game. Rogue-like or rogue-lite. I can never remember the difference between the two. But essentially, this is my first run, so I don't know what happens when you die. So I'm not 100% sure yet what goes on, what you get to keep, what you don't get to keep. So I imagine you don't get to keep the chips, but you'll be able to use the currency that you have up here in the upper right corner underneath where it says next 4F. There's currency there that says 190. I imagine that you'll be able to buy things that you can keep between runs, like most roguelite games. But then the chips, that's these things, like this purple thing here in the middle. It says Ink Saver Main. And this, when I go to take on this floor, I get 2 chips. Normally you get 1. And this particular chip allows you to decrease the amount of ink consumed by your main weapon. So again, this is my first run, so I imagine this is going to be each time you do a run, you'll get different chips to help you get through here. The part I'm not clear on is whether or not, it seems like the chips might be randomized. So, but it's not like other roguelites where you get to pick from, say gives you like 3 to pick from, then you pick the one you want to use. It's just basically each floor, this is what you're going to get, and this is what you're going to put on your palette. Speaking of pallet, this is the pallet. This is where you put the chips. And this is where I've gotten through, I got 3 floors. So I've got 3 chips. So this is the main damage distance. It's got 1 level here. And then there's poison ink, which has 1 level. So I imagine you could get more chips that could build up on these. Or maybe you can purchase things. I don't know yet. We're going to find out together. Lucky Bomb Drop is the latest one I got from clearing floor 3. And that basically is the poison. Let's see. Main damage gives you distance to how far you can shoot. Poison ink means that the ink I put on the floor, any bad guys that run over it will be poisoned by my ink. And then Lucky Bomb Drop is the shoot. What was that move? Lucky Bomb Drop is, shoot, I don't remember what that was. I'm gonna have to find out. So, but we'll find out together. You do get special moves, just like you do in regular Splatoon. Everything works basically the same. It's just now you're playing single player mode and can do a rogue-lite, one of those 2 playthrough of the tower. So let's do a run together so you guys can see what it's like. Let's see, this was floor 3 cleared. And actually, let me go back to palette. If I click on this, will it tell me what it is? Oh, increases the chances of enemies dropping lucky bombs. Lucky bombs explode from the closest enemy to the farthest. Okay, that's what that was. I couldn't remember because I don't think I've seen it in action. And then the number on it is, again, 30%. So, all right. So that's what that does. And that's what I figured I could do, is be able to take a look at it. All right, before I start to pause menu, essentially continue, you can save and suspend and be able to come back to the game or start over. But again, this is my first run. So let's go check this one out. Get the chips, put it in 2 slots. Move up to the 4th floor. And you guys will get to see what it looks like. So every floor so far. So here's Robot Pearl. What gives? I'm not seeing any portals. Different objectives. So, oh yeah, Act, or I think is how you pronounce their name, but different objective. This is the character that's in the elevator with you. She seems kind of sus as well, but so far she's been helping and says she's a friend that went to school with Marina. So she knows some technology. Not as good as Marina, but she wants to help get Marina as well. And she can't fight because she's been damaged trying to help as well. Burned, I guess, from the story so far. But anyway, she says, different objective. This time you need to ink that zone and guard it until its time is up. Okay, so this is how we defend that one. Ah, kind of like Splat zones. Yep, but I don't see a way to get to the high ground with the zone. The wall by it looks ink-proof. Probably just need to glide from somewhere high up. That's where I come in. 8, and that's me, the character. If you ever want to slow your fall, press B while in midair to hang on to me. Alright. You can move while hanging on to land a good distance away, though it'll only work in octoling form. Huh. You can move while hanging on to land a good distance, though it'll only work. Okay. Alright. Protect the zone. So here I'm poisoning that. That will, with my ink, I also hit it with the guns. This will bring up the elevator. Alright, so here we go. There we go. Get up. Oh, look, they're flying. Beautiful. There we go. I was able to defend it. Did it in 1 minute. That's cool. All right, so I got that. I got to keep my 2 chips, color chips, and now I got a 20 currency there. Next, and then we get more of the story. No, this drone body's not so bad if it means 8 doesn't have to do all the work. This next color chip will help with that too. Use it right and you'll be a powerful ally to 8. It lets me use Killer Whale. Now we're talking. Alright, so allows Pearl Drone to use Killer Whale. Having 2 or more of this color chip reduces the required points accordingly. Alright, so this is 1 chip. So what is that? And by the way, it also shows that I'm on the normal difficulty. You can change difficulties. That can't do it there. Maybe not on the. Maybe you can't during mid run, but at the beginning of the run, I know you can set it to what you want. All right, so we got everything we need there. Let's go to this floor, the springing floor. On to the 5th floor. It's got a Matrix feel to it too, which is cool. Alright, new floor. Time to bust out the old killer whale. Oh, what? More like killer fail? Pearl, you can't use your drone features until the drone gauge is full. No kidding. Fine. Guess the drone gauge fills on its own after a while. Once it's full, look out, world. Actually, you don't even need to wait. Pick up that drone battery and it'll fill some drone gauge. Nice. Now then, your objective here is to get the turbine tower to the goal. A turbine tower, huh? Fastest way I know to make things happen is to shoot them. Alright, so we're good there. There we go. Let's pick that up. That's gonna come in handy. How do I get over there? What's up? Okay, so how do I get up there? Oh, hello. Whoops. Oh, there's a... Oh. There we go. All right, a lot of these are just, feels like it's just teaching me what I need to do to, and then eventually these floors I'm sure are going to get a lot harder. That's my guess anyway. We're at about the halfway point. Cool, can't believe all this is going down in the middle of our big world tour. On tour, are you? That tracks. You're some kind of musician, I take it. Yeah, Marina and I are off the hook, the world's most powerful power team. Huh, so Marina hit it big as an artist, did she? Pearl, T.O. Marina, hang on, girl, we're on our way. I did not like the sound of that. Let's pick up the pace. Yeah, good call. Alright, we get some more chips, and this one is a main range. Increase your main weapon's range. Double zone to floor. Alright, let's do it. Go there. Main range. 2 different colored chips. Or they're the same color, but different from all the others. Hold up, there are 2 zones this time? You'll just have to secure them both. I see disc pieces for the drone way back there. But put 3 of them together and you can give the enemy a taste of the step-off song. I don't know what that does, but I like the sound of it. Let's snag them if we can. We got 2 main range color chips this time, right? That ought to help us keep them off our turf. Alright. Let's go. Let's see if we can get to these. Oh, jeez. We were just talking about this getting a little bit harder. Oh, I died. That's the first time I died. Wow, okay. That is the first time I did that. Oh, and I got halfway at least. There we go. Jeez, oh Pete, that was tougher, which is good. So after the first 5, you get trained on some stuff, and then now it's starting to get serious. And I died. I lost a life. You get 3 lives, it looks like. So I thought it was gonna be like that was it. I have to start all over and do the first 5 again. But I got 2 more and a few more floors to go. Oh, now I can start choosing. Okay, this is what I was talking about. It was like it just gave you some chips. Now you can start choosing chips. That's cool. All right. The next floor lets you choose your own objective. You get a different color chip for each one. All right. So then you can determine whether you want to do easy, normal, or hard. I guess this is where you change it. Okay, interesting. So I can get a dodge, roll, attack, main ink coverage. Excuse me, or max lucky chain. Different difficulties too. Well, you're the one with legs 8. Which one are you going? Which way are you going? So dodge, roll, attack. Sounds interesting. I kind of want that, even though it's just the easy side. With dualies to deal damage. Cause a dodge roll with dualies to deal damage. This damage is increased by having the rush attack color chip. Okay. Main ink coverage allows you to ink more turf with your main weapon shots. Okay. That's a good one too. So I can do one floor multiple times, I think. Increase the lucky chain maximum. The longer the chain, the more likely enemies are to drop items. Enemies drop items. Okay. Let's do the easy one first. Let's do that because I want to dodge. Oh man, not those things again. Afraid so. You're going to have to get the infinite balls over to the goals. She said again? I don't remember those in my training. There's good news though. The infinite balls won't ever fall off the stage, so knock them around as much as you need. Okay, well, that's good. Alright. The new color chip is dodge roll attack, which puts a little bit in your dualies dodge roll. If you really want, you can push the infinite balls around using only those. In case you forgot, you do dodge rolls by tilting the left joystick and pressing B while you're shooting ink. Give it a roll by dodge rolling over to the target. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, while shooting. Duh. That's going to come in handy. All right, let's go. Where'd that ball go? Where are you? Okay, there you are. Okay, where are you? Oh, that was done. All right. I thought I had to go up there and put it in place. All right. Well, we got the dodge roll. So do I get to redo 7th floor? I guess not. I guess we've still got a world tour to finish, but after that I promised her we could find a quiet spot together and take it easy for a while, so we gotta save her fast. Sounds like Marina met the right people after she got free, but this is Marina we're talking about, so I expected as much. Well, you know what they say, no one knows you like the folks you grew up with. Plus, Marina had to learn the language when she got to Greater Inkopolis, so you gotta figure she struggled at least a little. I'd love to sit down and swap Marina stories, but this ain't the time. Every second we spend chewing the fat is a second we're not finding her. Okay. Oh, so actually I don't get to I don't replay the 7th floor. I get to pick I get to pick each one for each floor. All right, so we got the dodge roll. Let's do the hard one. And then that'll leave the normal one for the 9th floor. So let's see. Whirling shell floor. Max lucky chain. So this will give us more drops. Okay, let's do that one. Let's give this one a try, and then we'll end it after this. That way you guys all have stuff to be able to discover on your own if you decide to pick this up. Plus, I don't want to ruin anything when we get to that top floor, if I make it. The difficulty is ramping up, for me at least. You guys might be able to breeze through this stuff. Color chip this time is Max Lucky Chain. You want to explain that lucky chain is? What the lucky chain is? Beating 2 enemies right after each other starts a lucky chain. The higher your lucky chain goes, the more likely it is you'll see items or lucky bombs. So basically, we want to go on a splatting spree. We were going to do that anyways. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, I just missed the CD. Oh, well. All right. So we got that one out of the way. That leaves one more floor. So that means that that's what I get to do. But you guys, hopefully that gives you enough information to see what this game's all about. And see what other things you possibly could discover. There's probably still a lot more that to be discovered, and I'm sure maybe that 10th floor is not the end of this game or this run, and just probably gives you an opportunity to buy stuff and go on to another set of floors, another 10 floors, I'm guessing. But I'm sure I'll be talking about it more on our podcast. So if you want to hear how it's been going, just listen there, and maybe somebody else on the Nintendo Dads podcast will be playing as well. Who knows? But also I know people will be playing in the Discord. So if you're not there already, come join us in our Discord or listen to the podcast to find out more about Side Order for Splatoon 3. Until next time, this is Tim with the Nintendo Dads, and I will check you later. Bye-bye.